15 years ago, a dynamic, progressive group of East African diaspora, along with the American counterparts, and with the encouragement of key stakeholders, envisaged an organization that will promote trade and partnerships within the region. And that's why I'm joined by Immaculate Busingye, who is the executive board member of the East African Chamber of Commerce in the US, to tell us more about this organization and how the East African community has so far benefited. Have a good day to you, Immaculate.
Hello, good evening in Rwanda, and good afternoon from Dallas. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we hope that you're well.
Yes, I'm doing great. We just had concluded the third day of a great conference, so I'm feeling good already.
Absolutely. So take us briefly through this organization and what you really do on the ground.
Yes, so East African Chamber of Commerce was started by a group of East Africans and working with US investors. So the main purpose of this organization is actually to facilitate business relationships between East African countries and US investors. We came to realize that actually we do have so many investors in the US who are willing to go back to East Africa or Africa at large, but they don't have a way of going sometimes. So for us, we act as a bridge. So we bring all the investors together. We bring the East African heads of states, the ambassadors, the investors, the business owners together in the same room, just to make relationships and see where these investors who are here, who are willing to invest back home, where they can take part. So mainly that's what we've been doing. So for us, we are here to work with any organization, with any business, with any government, to connect them to US investors.
Absolutely.
And it's been really working well for the last 15 years.
So for 15 years, of course, what would you say have been the fruitful, or rather the tangible results that you have recorded in these 15 years that you've been doing this?
Yes, so I can say there are so many companies, US investors and companies that have been able to go to East Africa. If I can tell you, there are so many actually. We do have, like, if I can tell you a few of them, we do have like Water for the World that is in almost all the East African countries. We do have like World Food Bank. It's like almost in all East African countries. We do have Safari, Dallas Safari Club Tourism. It's already in Tanzania. We do have HKS Inc. Healthcare. It's already in Uganda. We do have so many companies that have already stepped in East Africa, really reaping much and bringing businesses in our countries. So it's not about how many, it's about who is actually coming up to take part in these people who are willing to come and invest. So we are here to bridge the gap, as I said, and we are here to connect people to these businessmen and women. And we also work with women. Like today, as I speak, we just concluded a fantastic discussion for women connecting women. Like we learn, I think I can say myself coming from Rwanda, we're learning from the best for sure. We had the best discussion teaching women not to be left behind. There's much we can do in this country. There's much we can help actually even do back home. Even yesterday we had like youth empowerment. We connected the university students. We had the professors showing the young people, like we have so many young African youngsters in the US. So how can we actually take part in the development of this country? We have so much to reap from, and we have so much to learn from. And what can we do actually to take that knowledge back home and be able to invest and do much more than actually just sitting back here and possibly don't be able to do much.
Absolutely. So how does one become a member, or how does one become part of you? Where do the investors find you?
Actually, yes, so we are a registered organization. You can join us at eschamber.org. So we have more than 700 members. And this year, actually, we were a little worried about the COVID effects. We thought we won't have as many attendees. But to our surprise, we had more than 675 virtual attendees. So we are open. So I'm here for the good thing. We have like board members from all East African countries represented, like myself, I represent Rwanda. I have Frank Kanovana, also from Rwanda. We have all board members from all East African regions. So what we do is to work with our countries to make sure that we actually bring all these investors to our countries. I think mostly what I can say, though, we haven't seen many Rwandese, maybe representatives coming. We've been so lucky to have our ambassador, Matilda Mukantabana, and all the other ambassadors who were there before. They always attend every year, and our economic attaché as well, they do attend. But we would really love to call upon like PSF, RDB, to take part in this annual conference. We do see many businesses going mostly to Kenya, to Uganda, but we don't see much going to Rwanda. And we really call upon people who are responsible to take part. I'll take it upon me always every year to make sure that I remind everyone, invite everyone. But these are like so many investors who are willing to come and ready to come to Rwanda and East Africa at large, but they don't have people to negotiate with sometimes.
Absolutely. Now, despite, of course, the COVID pandemic that, of course, has grappled the whole globe, what are some of the other challenges, that you face? Because right now, I'm sure of the political frictions that continue within our region. Are these some of the challenges that you face?
Yeah, actually, that has not been a problem for EACC for sure, because for us, we are not a political organization. So we are here to facilitate businesses. We don't take part in any political organizations or anything. Me as Immaculate, I stand for EACC to connect investors to my country if I can, to facilitate business relationships, but we don't take part in any political agenda. So with that, we never got any problem with that. And I cannot say that EACC was at all affected by those wrangles in political affairs.
Well, thank you very much, Immaculate, for making time to be there. And of course, good luck and keep representing us right out there.
Yes, the pleasure was mine, and thank you for having me.
Thank you, Immaculate.